We're here to start a week of extraordinary moves. We're here at Sheffield Hallam's Motion Capture Lab with myself, Laura Hohey, Chol Theatre, Company Chameleon, and we have participants joining us throughout the week. We're here to explore movement potential and to examine our relationships with our moving bodies. We've become increasingly detached from our moving bodies. We're so often on autopilot that we don't often pay attention to our body's day-to-day felt experience. So this week we've brought together dancers, actors, scientists, theatre companies to explore human movement via motion capture.
And what we've been doing is we've been working with a couple of choreographers and using the sports science technology, so the infrared cameras and the dots on the skin, to basically create lines of movements to see how very different bodies move in space. But also, I guess, as artists and participants, how we respond to different stimulus. I liked the experience of seeing a non-disabled version of myself, which meant that the movement could be analysed without judgment of the politics. So I was seeing it for me as, in a way of actually, for a moment, being able to drop the politics to just see the pure movement. The judgment around my physicality is more about my physical relationship as a disabled woman to the environment I'm in, not a judgment on my body as a judgment on my body. So that's where I found this really interesting.
It took me a bit to really realise that that was me, until I started walking, and obviously I saw how I walk differently from the two other people that had them, and then I thought, yeah, that's me walking.
Months later was doing this, that's how I'd like the audience to see me. I'd like to see, for them to see the movement and the work and what I'm communicating first, without the social judgments of my body, which now I know as a woman, and I know actually as a member of the human race, that isn't specific to my height. Everybody gets judged based on their appearance, race, background, accent, voices. You know, we all bring that stigma whenever we come into the space. But what really struck me was trying to create a piece of art that communicated that I didn't want the audience to see any of those judgments.
Whoa.
This afternoon we're going into the lab with the performers. We've got two sets, non-disabled and disabled dancers, who are going to explore some stimulus we give. And we're also going to video that and use high-speed cameras in order to capture the subtle, tiny movements that perhaps may not be seen by the naked eye.
Dancer and choreographer Pina Bausch once famously said she wasn't so interested in how people move, but what moves them.
Thank